Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off
at the plate, Ketel Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Ketel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we are underway here in Cincy.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Steven Souza will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Steven Souza. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Marte on at first, nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's the 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Winker gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
Whoa.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. The tag gets 1. On to first to complete the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So striding in, Aristides Aquino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed. It's short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nick Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So here now is the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Carson Kelly. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nick Senzel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The center fielder, number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate,
off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a pop-up now, and there's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's grounded foul. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-1, here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Winker sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Souza over at second. Escobar at first, one gone. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Count still at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 now. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right. Souza is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Luis Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Whoa.
2-1. To 2-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joey Votto.
Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2. Suarez left field and carrying well into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, and with it the Reds have tied the ball game at 1. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The batter,
into the box,
44.
Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Peralta going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
number 15.
Yeah, you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Senzel leads off first with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Escobar has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Senzel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. Reds out in front, 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He pulls this one into right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Steven Souza, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Escobar, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. In now, Jesse Winker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
Stepping up now, Joey Votto. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home. Left side of the infield into the shift. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Reds, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Misses up and in.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Now batting, Wilmer Flores. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 the count. Two and 2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch.
Now
Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Jake Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jake Lamb.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Flores is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Chopper foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First offering on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Galvis behind 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner in scoring position with none out. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Galvis leads off second with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball,
55.
I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Number 17 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17.
A ball and no strikes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte moves over, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Bowman uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. 2 balls and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box,
The right
Steven
fielder.
Souza.
Steven
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses low with it. 2-0. No outs, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Souza aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Iglesias over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Michael Lorenzen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Michael Lorenzen.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Diamondbacks do get 1 back, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Number 37 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 44.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
In now, Tucker Barnhart to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Matt Andriese takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 9 and the Diamondbacks 4. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's just 2 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher.
Adam Jones will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jones.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Ready now, Carson Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Hard hit to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Bato, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it here 9-4. T.J. McFarland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, T.J. McFarland.
Phillip Ervin is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 hit to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, no left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now.
Votto.
He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good.
7.
You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Reds leave 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Lucas Sims comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Lucas.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. That one's in there. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Winker giving chase, and no one will track it down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Hit hard down the line. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Steven Souza stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One 0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Marte on second. Souza on at first with nobody out. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Raisel Iglesias.
Christian Walker will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David Peralta, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd.
Bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To Iglesias for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias: 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Winker is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Stevenson pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.